There lived a poor and old man in a kingdom, but the king of the kingdom was also jealous of the old man. Then something happened, and within no time the old man became famous throughout the state. This story is about an old man living in Shivapura Kingdom who used to earn his living by selling forest wood. He was poor, but the old man was known for his strange words and his white horse. The old man had a very beautiful white horse. There was no such horse in the entire state, let alone the surrounding kingdoms. Because of this, even the king was jealous of the old man. Many rich people tried to buy the horse. The king himself offered a price of several gold coins, but the old man was not tempted. The old man would say the same thing to everyone. This horse is not just a horse. It is a member of my family. It is not property. I cannot sell a family member out of greed for money. One morning, the old man noticed that the horse was not in the stable. The old man searched everywhere, questioned people, but could not find the horse. The news spread throughout the state. Many people gathered and started talking, adding insult to injury. One man laughingly said, "We already knew that someday the horse would be stolen. This old man is very poor and weak. How could he protect such a precious horse? You have suffered a lot. What could be a worse fate than this? If you had sold the horse to the king, you would have gotten a good amount of money and could have lived your old age comfortably." The old man did not react to anyone's words, but simply said, "Whatever is, everything is fine. The only truth is that the horse is not in the stable. The rest, we shall see." A month passed after this incident. Then one night the horse returned. It had not been stolen. It had run away into the forest. But the surprising thing was that a dozen more horses of the same breed came along with it. The news spread like wildfire in the state. People gathered and said to the old man, "You were right. The loss of the horse was not a misfortune. It proved to be a blessing. Your luck has changed now. You can become a horse trader." The old man remained calm and replied, "The truth is that 12 more horses have come with my horse. Whatever is, everything is fine. The rest we shall see." The old man's son began learning how to tame the wild horses. But just 3 days later, the boy fell from a wild horse and broke his leg. Bones were fractured. Once again, people gathered and said, "A lot of bad things have happened to you. Getting 12 horses was not a blessing but a curse. Your only son's leg is now broken. How will he get married? Poor guy. He is unlucky." But the old man was not affected by the people's words. He simply said, "The truth is that my son has lost one leg. It is also true that I now need to help him in his daily life. But whatever is, everything is fine. The rest, we shall see." Sometime later, the king's enemies attacked the kingdom with a huge army. The king's soldiers began to weaken due to the sudden attack, so all the youth of the state were forcibly recruited into the army. However, the old man's son was spared because of his broken leg. People gathered at the old man's house crying. They said, "You were right. Your son's broken leg proved to be a blessing for you. He did not have to go to war, but we are very upset. Our children are gone, and we don't know whether they will return or not." They continued, "We all know that you remain the same through happiness and sorrow. But how do you do it?" The old man replied, "First of all, understand the truth. The only truth is that your sons have gone to serve the kingdom. Whether it is a misfortune or a blessing, no one knows." The old man further said, "Until you stop calling things good or bad, you will continue to be troubled. Why worry about fate? Instead, take care of your actions, take care of your thoughts, and keep living happily. Profit, loss, and luck are just small parts of life. Just as you cannot understand an entire book by reading one line, you cannot decide whether life is good or bad based on one incident. Life is in this moment. Stay happy and keep doing your work. Don't pay attention to what people say, whether they speak well or poorly of you. If you focus on what people say, your mind will become restless. Instead, focus on what's truly important in your life. That is what will bring you lasting inner peace.